Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to be showing you how I get these flowers into that final skull. So, oh my god, I managed to get all the flowers that were given to me into the mould. Look how beautiful they were laid out. I had to flip it round, hoping I'll be able to see what it looked like through it. No. So I am using the LetsResin epoxy resin. I'm using mica powder, and I'm also use some of the silver foil in there as well. Now I've already mixed the resin at this stage, and I add some of the silver foil into it, knowing that I've probably poured a little bit more of the resin that I expected. I have actually made a coaster. Now you can see that in the thumbnail. Initially I wasn't going to go with a coaster as a base for it, but it worked really well, and I think the two pieces complement each other really well once they were completed. But this was a very exciting project. My friend had entrusted me with her wedding flowers to put it into a skull, so I was slightly nervous by it all and really excited all at the same time, because I love the skulls and I love how, I don't know, they are so beautiful, majestic. I love them, and I can see why she does as well, especially this final piece. I wanted to keep it, so I filled this up. I did notice that they had an issue with one of the flowers. As you can see, it keeps popping up, but I wanted to make sure that I can get as many of the air bubbles out the way as possible. Now, with that mould being jam-packed, I needed to give it a good bash. I needed to make sure that all the resin had fallen to the bottom. It had bonded to all the flowers. And what's really difficult is because the mould is not transparent to an extent, I don't know, or I can't see what's going on underneath, and the only way that I'd be able to see that is at the point of demould. So here I am, just making sure that there's enough resin in there to give it a bash. Now what I tend to do on this as well, which you see off, I didn't record, was I put a bit of cling film along the top there to try and push those flowers in and add a bit of the effect, and the mica powder as well. But I did actually also, you know, with the, when you can see on the coaster here, there's like a gold blue mica powder. I also did that with the skull around like the teeth area and around the bottom of there to add detail. And you know what, it was absolutely stunning in the sun as well. Although don't leave resin directly in sunlight, definitely, but it did look beautiful when you can see the mica powder through the resin. Again, I'm still playing around with this flower and I'm like, please stay down. It kept poking out. So the only way that I combated this was, again, as I mentioned, with the cling film, push that in and making sure that all the flowers are all covered in resin. But yeah, this was a very exciting project, and I didn't want to demold too early as well. I wanted to make sure it was solid before I even tried to attempt to take it out. So this was actually now 24 hours after I've taken the cling film out, and I've noticed that the mica powder I'm using is like a silvery bluey type one, just to go through and top up the last part of that. That purpley blue flower, it was still sticking out slightly, but yeah, I just made sure that it was all covered there, and making sure that it gets the effect that I wanted, and it did. And it looks absolutely amazing. I love this piece. I really wanted to keep it, she just wouldn't let me. So I topped it up, and this is it now, all set and ready to demold. Okay, so it is ready to demold. This will probably be a bit of fun for me. Let me just, because I know it's quite stiff, and this is the first time I'm having to demold this particular full resin one. Oh my god, that mica powder looks amazing. Oh, this is quite difficult. Ow. So I've got to do a bit of sanding on this around the edge. Oh, sorry. Am I going to be able to grab it out? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh, I'm absolutely in love with it. Can I keep it? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep it. It's not mine, but it's so beautiful. Oh my God. That is stunning. Oh, there's an air bubble in there, but I think that adds to the effect. Might have to do a top coat around here. You can see that there's a few air bubbles. I think that's when I did that top coat after the resin with the cling film. As you can, I don't know if you can see it. So what I did is I did a cling film effect. So you can see then the, it's hard to explain, but on this it will need a sand back and a top coat and fill that in. But oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God, I absolutely love it. Oh, I'm really hoping my friend likes it as much as I do. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Wow. Oh, you've got the beads showing from the, I think it might have been a buttonhole from her wedding. But I managed to get all the flowers in that she gave me. And I am so, so pleased with it. And that is amazing. The way that that's fallen there. And then underneath, you can see the other flowers. And the petals on the side. Oh, I am over the moon with that. Oh, I love it. I'm really hoping she loves it too. So I completed this coaster kite trinket tray with a temporary tattoo to complement the skull. They can either be used together or separate, but I'm absolutely pleased. But please remember to like, subscribe, comment for future videos. But this is definitely, oh, I'm so happy with it. Thank you.